Today is Wednesday, September 7th, and you're watching the college football version of the Odds Couple Show with Mike Brenner. That's him, and I'm Peter Loshak, and we are talking with Troy West from allplayswin.com, who has a particular expertise with West Coast, the Pac-12, those kinds of teams. And right now, he's going to analyze Utah State and USC with us.
You know what, though, before we get into it, we got to get Troy down here to Costa Rica sometime.
Sure.
He would love it. Matter of fact, I don't think he would leave. So
really?
Probably not.
Probably not. All right, Troy. Well, you're going to give us a pick on USC and Utah State. Now, of course, USC blasted by Alabama. Now, we can give them a mulligan for that, but that also means that we don't know exactly what to expect from them. We know that USC has a new coach, new mentality, new vibe on the team. What to expect here against Utah State? This is kind of a unique Utah State team. Normally, they have questions on offense and stronger on defense. This year, it's kind of the opposite. They're stronger on offense, a little bit weaker on defense. The line is maybe a little bit small, maybe. USC minus 16 or 16.5. The total's 59.5. I was thinking that I like the under here because I think that USC wants to play physical, disciplined football under Helton, not flashy. I think that Utah State will want to establish the run, and I'm leaning under 59.5. Before we go to Troy West, Mike Brenner, you want to give a lean or a pick?
I'm not going to give a lean or a pick, but I know one thing. USC, shit got real when they faced the king, and they faced the team that is built to go. And trust me, a lot of people were telling me I was crazy. It was stupid. That game after the first quarter and a half, because USC hung in there in the first quarter. All right, let's get real. But that's when they separated themselves, and USC looked terrible. They really showed what they had on that field. And Clay Helton's a player's coach. The guys love him. Right. But I heard that he absolutely went off, buddy.
Really?
He went off. Shit was thrown around. Oh, yeah, really? It wasn't good to be a USC Trojan the next day.
Wow.
It's for real.
Well,
so this team, I think, is going to bounce back because they got too much talent there, and they got to look, and what they need to do is just brush this off and go, okay, we got our asses whooped by the best, so now we got to pick some positives out of there and move forward. So, but I'm staying off it, but I'm dying to hear what Troy says.
So Mike Brenner loves USC, but he's staying off it. Troy West, we have USC minus 16 or 16.5.
Come on, Mike, throw a little money down. Come on.
You know what? I probably will for the hell of it. Yeah, because you fired me.
I mean, that was a ringing endorsement for USC. And you're like, I'm staying off it. Troy West, what do you like here?
Hey, I'm following what Mike says, but I will put my money
on. Right, exactly. There you go.
Put my money on this game. I love USC in this football game. I really do. And if you remember last week, I had a very nice play on Alabama in that first game. So I am, I know both sides of the football here. I'm going to go with USC. You got to remember, they started a new quarterback against Alabama, Max Brown, who looked bad in a lot of ways, but at the same time, the kid also showed he's a competitor. Yeah. He'll be better. He'll be at home where he's comfortable. He'll be against a defense that he finally gets to show a lot of what he's about. That USC team, like Mike said, for a quarter, they actually looked pretty good. They looked really physical. That game looked like it was going to be close. And then the wheels just came off, and the momentum just shifted over to Nick Saban, Alabama. Forget about that game. They get to come home in the Coliseum. This team will be ready to play. Utah State, I'm sure they'll bring all their weapons to the table. I don't think it's going to be enough. I think USC is pissed off, like Clay Helton, like Mike said. Clay Helton is pissed off. This whole team's pissed off. They're going to bounce back in a big way. I like the final score, 49-21. USC takes it down. They're going to win this game by 4.
All right, so then you don't like the under then. You're thinking that USC might do a little running up of the score.
I think they could, without a doubt. I think they could put up points in bunches. This is a team that chucks the ball down the field. This is the team that's got big playmaking ability. They could put up a lot of points in a hurry. That's why I'd probably stay away from it. Could be 49-14, 49-7. USC is going to win this game, cover that spread.
Awesome analysis.
Going to make both your days because I am jumping on it. This is an official pick for our show. I'm taking USC minus the 16. And you know what? I have to agree with Troy. I think they're so mad about what happened, and they know they had opportunities that they don't want to stop scoring. They want to score. They want to show that, wait a minute, we are dangerous. We do have weapons. This is a great spot. Thank you, Troy.
That's right. I think I'm off the under as well. Troy West from allplayswin.com. Thanks so much.
Go to SBRodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.